Ana Bogdan, a big win today. Tell us how you took out the defending champion, a left-hander, a top 30 player in Katerina Makaraova.
Well, she's a great player. She's always been like this, and she has many titles in singles and doubles. And I knew I have to really focus on every single ball I play, and when I have advantage, I really have to put more pressure on her. And I really enjoyed it. You know, when you play against players like her and top players, you have to give your best and maybe even more. You know,
right.
They challenge you every single time you play against them.
And the first set, you ran off with the first set, but then it looked like she was definitely trying to get back in it in the second. You shut her out.
Yeah. Well, actually, she tried since I was 3-1 up in the first set, because at 3-1 she started to put more pressure on me. She started to hit the ball more deep, and well, she took 3 games in a row with that kind of game. And then I realized what's happening, and I said, okay, let's change let's change something, and maybe I should start putting more pressure on her. So it worked.
It worked, and you seem very calm after the match. Let's talk about your career really quickly. I met you when you qualified for your first ever Grand Slam main draw at the U.S. Open in 2016.
Nice memories.
Yes, and since that time, you know, you've made the third round of Australian Open this year, second round of U.S. Open 2 times in a row, second round of French Open. Tell me how exciting it must be to be able to be considered for direct entry into a Grand Slam.
It's a long way to there, but I was really enjoying every single step I did and every single step I made. And I know I have to be patient, because it's a long run.
Yes.
For every player. Well, for some players maybe it's getting a little bit quicker, but for some you really have to, learn the lessons, learn from your mistakes, and put everything you have, put your heart in what you do. So it's all gonna come. One day it's gonna come.
And right, you were not a 17-year-old phenom who burst into the top 50. You've measured your success incrementally.
Yeah, it came step by step, and I had to really learn from what I was doing. Every tournament I was playing, every defeat I was having to get over. So I'm really pleased where I am right now, but this is not the place I want to stop.
Right.
I just want to move forward and get to the top one day.
And your goals for the year are to get direct entry, I assume, into the U.S. Open.
Well, I am already.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I am already on the main draw. So that step is already taken, I can say. But I think my goal for this year is to be top 50.
Top 50.
Yeah, I was close 2 weeks ago, but my points dropped a little bit because of an injury and because I couldn't play at my highest level. So, but now I'm back. So this is the most important.
That's exciting, and you have many fans in Romania, as I found out when I interviewed you at the U.S. Open.
I do.
How special is that to have them following you and giving you support?
It's great. It's always great to have fans all over the world, and they give you so much energy, so much power when you feel like you don't have any more. And they're very kind, and what can I say? I really love them. I love them. Seriously.
And if you will share with us, what does your tattoo say on your arm?
Oh.
If you don't mind. It's really neat, and it's hard. It's very small, so it's not.
Yes,
not easy to
see. I made it right before French Open. Like 4 days before, they told me no, it's not good to do it because you sweat a lot. So, but I did it. So I was really happy with that. It says, it's in Latin, and it says what is seen comes from the unseen. So yeah, it's actually from a book I read and inspired me it inspired me a lot. So,
Well, that's great. You're unseen no more, though. Everybody's seen you, and they know you're a force to be reckoned with on the court. Good luck here and throughout the rest of the Hard Court Summer Series. Thank
thank you so
Anna.
much.